In this Gnomio Moodle tutorial video, we are going to learn as how we can add a time-bound quiz on our courses on Gnomio websites. Additionally, we will also learn about how we can improve the appearance of our Gnomio website. After you log into your Gnomio website as an administrator, go to your course. Here, you first turn the editing on. Now suppose if you want to add a quiz to your Unit 1 section, click on the Add an Activity or Resource. Go to the Activities section and click on Quiz. Now give a name to your quiz. I have given it a name as Unit 1 Quiz and also added a description for this quiz. You can click this button so that the description can be visible on the course page. Now you have to go to the timing section and enable the time of opening of the quiz. Suppose you want to open the quiz on 5th of October at 10 AM. Now, if you want to close the quiz at 10:30, you enable the close the quiz option also and select the same date as 5 October and time as 10:30 AM. Now, if you want to give your quiz a time limit, you should enable this option. And if you want to give it a time duration of 30 minutes, just write it as 30. In this section, as you can see, it is written that open attempts are submitted automatically. It means that if a student has not completed the quiz, his or her quiz will be automatically submitted. There are other options also which you can explore. So let us keep it at this only. If you go to the grade option, you just leave it as uncategorized, and you can also give passing grade to a student. Here you can select the number of attempts a student can give to your quiz. So let us select as 1. Now coming to the layout section, you see that a new page comes after every question. So the student have to go to next page after giving answer to every question. So suppose if you have 10 questions in your quiz, you can keep this at 10 questions. So the student will see all the 10 questions in a single page. Now coming to the question behavior section, you can control if you want to shuffle the questions or not, and leave this section as deferred feedback. Now coming to the review option, which is very important, you make sure that the student is able to see all these options like the attempt, whether their attempts are correct or not, their marks, only to be visible after the quiz is closed. In the all other options like during the attempt, immediately after the attempt, and later while the quiz is still open, the student should only be able to see his or her attempt, and all other options should open only after the quiz is closed. Now you can explore other options also so that you can refine your quiz. Now let's save this quiz and display. So as you can see, our Unit 1 quiz is visible now. From here, you can go again to the edit setting and edit the settings of the quiz that you have just created. Now you have to add the questions to your quiz. So you have to click on this option, edit quiz. So here you can see there is a button add. So click on this, add a new question. And now you can see a multiple type of questions that you can include in your quiz. So let us see the multiple choice questions. In the multiple choice question, you have to give the question name. Let me give it a name as 1. Now in the question text, you will be writing the actual question. For example, I have added this question as what is the unit of resistance? Now this has got a default mark of 1. So you can keep it any number you want. And this is the general feedback which the student gets after he or she completes the quiz. From here you can define whether a student can select multiple answers or only one answer. You have to give all the options of the multiple choice question. I have given the option 1 as mo, which is incorrect. So I will keep this grade as none. So if the student select mo as the option, he or she will not get any marks. Now the second option is ohm. So since this answer is correct, so you have to select 100%. All the others options, you have to leave them as none. Now you have to save changes. And you can see that in your quiz, this one question is added. Similarly, you can add different type of questions like true, false, matching, short answer, and numerical type questions. And you can go on and explore all the different kind of questions which are provided here. Now as the date will come, this quiz will automatically open to your students and they will be able to access and give this quiz. Discussing about a few more things, if you go into your course and click on this announcement section, from here you can make any announcement to all the students who are enrolled in your course. So you can add a new topic, you can add a subject, create your message and post to the forum. This message will not only be visible on your course on Gnomio website, it will be sent to all the students as an email also. If you click this advanced button, you see that a few more options come up. Here you can share any file if you want to attach in your announcement, and also if you click on this button, the emails about this announcement will be sent to all the students enrolled in your course immediately. Now if you want to change the appearance of your website, you have to go to the site administration section, and in here you will see a link as appearance. After clicking here, you will see a lot of options. In the theme selector options, you can see there are so many different themes which are available for you to choose. And in the logo section, you can put logos of your organization where you work. Now coming back to appearance, you can also play with course card and colors for your website. So I leave all this for you to explore and get the better experience for yourself and your students. So with these tutorial videos, I hope I was able to provide some basic knowledge about how to use Gnomio Moodle platform and encourage you to explore it for the better learning experience of your students. Thank you very much.